In this video, we are going to discuss a bit about chemical reaction and chemical equation. Chemical reaction has so many applications in daily life. Application number one is photosynthesis process. Application number two is formation of fire. And application number three, it is rusting of metal. So, starting by application number one, which is photosynthesis process. Photosynthesis is the process by which plants make their own food. This process requires raw materials. Materials include carbon dioxide, water, sunlight, and chlorophyll. So after a chemical reaction of these substances, the end product is food. So food has been made from the combination of carbon dioxide, water, sunlight, and chlorophyll. Let's see application number two, which is formation of fire. Fire is the end product of chemical reaction, but this process needs raw materials. Those materials include fuel, oxygen, and heat. So after a chemical reaction of fuels, oxygen, and heat, the end product is fire. By definition, fuel is any combustible material, whether it is petrol, kerosene, peppers, wood. And the function of oxygen at this reaction, it is to support the burning of fuel. And lastly, we have heat. So function of heat, it is to initiate this reaction. So the end product is fire. So from that observation, we can define chemical reaction is a process in which substance or substances undergo chemical change to form a new substance. So from this reaction, we have seen that fuel, oxygen, and heat, these are substances which undergo chemical change, which is chemical reaction, to form a new substance or a new product, which is fire. So from there, let's see a definition of chemical equation. Chemical equation is a representation of chemical reaction. But this can be done in three ways. Way number one, it is by using word equation. Since we have said that chemical equation is a representation of chemical reaction, therefore, word equation is a representation of chemical reaction by using words. Number two, we have molecular equation. So molecular equation is a representation of chemical reaction by using molecule or by using formula. And lastly, we have ionic equation. Ionic equation is a representation of chemical reaction by using ions. Let's see the components of chemical equation. Chemical equation has four components. Components number one, it is reactants, substances which undergo chemical reaction. We have arrow, which show the direction of the reaction. We have products, a new substance formed after a chemical reaction. And lastly, we have conditions. This facilitates the formation of products. It might be heat or catalyst. So my friend, this is episode number one for chemical reaction. Don't miss episode number two. Thank you so much.